Hi, thanks for being here today. Welcome to Medicine Crow Tarot. This will be a general love and relationship reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter. Since it's a general reading, the energies may not apply to everyone, but if this reading resonates with you, I invite you to like and or subscribe. If it doesn't, please don't try to make it fit. Just take what feels right and forget the rest. The energies of this reading may apply to either you or the other person. Also, please keep in mind these are general energies and are not meant to replace your own personal intuitive knowing when it comes to your own life. Okay? Cool. Let's get started with the reading. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your December 2019 relationship check-in. We're just going to be checking in with the energy of your person to see where they are in terms of their relationship with you and in terms of what they think about you just in general. So let's start out with the energy of you. This is how they feel about you as a person. And it looks like we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. This is kind of a karmic energy card saying that the events and energies and actions of their life and of your life, if you're coming together more recently, it's going to be a lot of past things independent from you that are going to be playing into this situation of how they connect with you. If you've been together for a while, Scorpio, this may be something that the two of you have been building together energy-wise. Let's have a look and see where their headspace is right now. And we'll also look at their heart space. But first, let's check in with what's on their mind in terms of the energy of the connection. All right, it looks like we have the Eight of Wands coming up for their headspace. If this is actually somebody you haven't been in contact with for a while, it's possible that they're looking at making some kind of a change. That way, maybe they feel like they've learned some things. If this is somebody that you're currently with, they definitely feel like they're wanting to expand the range of their experience within the stability of the relationship. So the Wheel of Fortune is causing a change in how they want to see the energy of the relationship. It might be too slow for them. Let's see. Oh, and in their heart space, two cards jumped out. Two Knights, definitely about movement. So we have a lot of movement here. This is about movement, and these are about movement, okay? Movement of the passions. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands right here. We have the Knight of Cups right here. So cups are about like romance in a relationship reading. They're definitely the emotions, the feelings. And then the Wands are the passions of this person's experience in the relationship, and this is in their heart space. So I feel like this is them saying they need to see something different in the relationship. Yeah, they're just ready for a change, okay? So we just got two cards concerning the relationship itself. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a fun-loving energy. I feel like this is them wanting to bring more passion into the relationship, but not in an irresponsible kind of like goofy, like party way, but in something that just brings more animation to the emotions they feel. The second card that came out is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is about balancing it's balancing the energy of the mind, but it's inherently a resistant energy, because when you're sure about something, you're not, trying to find the balance because already, and it's just direct. It's more like an ace or something like that. But when you don't know, you're unsure, you're working harder to find the balance in this. And this is what's happening here, is I feel like they're trying to figure something out in the relationship, and it may be how to actually turn up that level of passion that they're experiencing, or how to bring that level up, what to do about it maybe. They just seem to be in a state of needing to make decisions, but not wanting to. They lack information, or they lack the information that they want to go ahead and make the decision. Let's see what's in their headspace about the relationship, and then we'll check the heart, and maybe that will let us see a little bit deeper into it and give us a little bit more of an idea of what's going on there. So the headspace for your person, Scorpio. So the headspace, we have another 8. This is the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is an energy of kind of like growth through mentorship. It's building through experience. It's the work needed to do something. So I feel like with the 2 8s here, there is motion happening. They realize that the relationship is stable, and it seems like they're okay with stability. They just want to increase the range of the experience. So I feel like if you're working with a person right now, then this person is interested in basically the same thing we've been talking about. And here we have in their heart space for the relationship, 2 cards came out again. First we had the King of Cups, and then we had the Star energy. Okay, so the King of Cups energy it's a mature emotional perspective, something that comes through the balanced structure of the overall relationship. It's possible that with 2 Knights, you've got 2 Kings here. It's definitely, it's not always up to the cards to say what gender it is, especially for a reading like this, but with 2 Kings happening here in the relationship reading, it's possible that it would be a same gender relationship, or there's a overabundance of structure, which is kind of the vibe I'm getting with the 2 8s and the 2 Kings happening here. So it feels like, I feel like they're feeling constrained in the relationship, but they believe in the expansion potential for it. And I feel like the universe is actually supporting them with this as well. In their heart space, we have the Star. This is like kind of like a divine intervention card. It's like it's where you take the divine energy and bring that to infuse the truth that's already being expressed in the relationship, and in this case to enhance it. And I feel like this is their desire, but it's supported by the universe to bring in this, like this is a motivation they feel to enhance the relationship. I don't know if this feels like maybe they're pushing you, or maybe they seem discontent at the moment. Maybe you're dialing into this 2 of Swords energy a bit with them, where they're indecisive. There's something going on probably, and you can tell, and you're just checking in to see what that is. And I feel like they also are trying to figure out what that is. So let's see if there's an advice card in the Oracle deck, or insight, something that will help maybe fill in some of the gaps, or give us a better idea of what you should be doing, Scorpio. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Yes, okay. Okay, so we have the angel of communication. So this is definitely the type of situation where talking about this is going to help. And especially with this card, it says communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Okay? So apparently there's something that you need more information on. Um, and it could be that this is them. Sometimes the energies flop though. So if this is an experience that you're having and you're resonating this way, that's fine. But communication is important right now. So make sure that you take time to check in with yourself, your higher self, so that you can invest in truth and not in ego to see what this relationship situation is about and where it should be headed. And then the next energy is the angel of soul love. And this card is about learning to love yourself better. And I feel like this is well, let me read it. It says, time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. And I feel like this card is here because what your person is sensing is that you have some type of withholding energy happening where maybe they're trying to introduce some more passion, some more spice, and you're resisting it. You're pushing back against it, and you're telling them, hey, look, this is not comfortable for me. And maybe you're not doing it with words, maybe you are, but your vibe is definitely like saying, hey, I need distance from you in a certain way. It might not be saying, like, get out of my space, but it's like maybe you don't want to hold their hand as much as they want to hold yours, or kissing at the wrong times, or you're not sexually active enough for them, or outgoing enough. You just watch TV all the time or play video games or whatever it is, and maybe they're wanting to go, to see art or out to the movies or out to eat or cook together. This kind of thing is what I feel like is happening here. And so Scorpio, what I feel like this is saying is talk about it with your partner, but more importantly, you're going to want to try to get this self-love issue resolved. And if that doesn't make sense for you, maybe do a little bit more like looking into what self-love looks like. Because when you truly do love yourself, you bring that energy into the connection with the other person and they feel it. And that will be the thing that gives them what they're looking for. And also, when you have that connection with someone and they're trying to magnify that, you want it to go in that direction. You want to reciprocate because you have that love for yourself and you want to share that with somebody else. And so unless you can bring yourself to learn that, become familiar with the energy of loving yourself better, you're going to have trouble expressing the fullness of what a relationship could be. Okay, Scorpio, well, that's all I have for you for December 2019. The energies are fluid, so this will be whenever you end up watching it, and it might resonate with you further in the future. It's not limited to right here, right now. But if it did help you out, I'd appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. If you like the way I read, feel free to subscribe, share, and I would love if you left a comment. Other than that, I just hope to see you next time on Medicine Crow Tarot. Thanks, Scorpio.